Whispers from the shadows. I never believed something as simple as a stray cat could unravel my life. It was a rainy evening when I first heard the soft meow outside my apartment, a sound that seemed to cut through the downpour with an eerie familiarity. I opened the door to find a drenched, scruffy-looking feline staring up at me with pleading eyes. Despite its pitiful state, there was something unsettling about the way its gaze seemed to lock onto mine, as if it knew me. I took it in, dried it off, and set it up with an old blanket in the corner of the living room. That's when it happened. The cat meowed, but instead of the usual sound, I heard my name whispered with an uncanny urgency. As the days went by, the whispers persisted, growing louder and more insistent. Each time the cat opened its mouth, it was as if someone was calling to me from the shadows, pulling at the edges of my sanity. I started losing sleep, haunted by the feline's eyes reflecting moonlight like twin beacons in the dark. I tried convincing myself it was just an auditory hallucination, a trick of a stressed mind, but every time I left the room, I felt the weight of its stare on my back, the whispering growing more desperate. Friends who visited claimed they heard nothing unusual, leaving me isolated in my dread. I began researching, desperate for any rational explanation. I stumbled upon an old folklore mentioning animals as vessels for spirits caught between realms, seeking closure through those they contact. The more I read, the more convinced I became that my little stray was not of this world. One night, as I lay awake, the whispering reached a fever pitch, the cat now pacing at the foot of my bed, its eyes never leaving mine. I had to know what it wanted, what it was trying to tell me, even if it meant confronting the darkness lurking just beyond the veil of the living. In a moment of unwavering resolve, I whispered back, demanding to know what it wanted. The cat stopped, its eyes widening with an unnatural glow, and the whispering ceased. The room grew cold, and I could feel an invisible weight press against my chest. Then, a voice, clear and resonant, filled the room, revealing a chilling truth. The spirit was a part of me, a fragment of my soul, trapped by a choice I had long forgotten. The cat was a messenger, a harbinger of the decision I had to make. As the realization dawned, the cat's eyes shimmered one last time before it vanished into the night, leaving behind a silence that echoed with the remnants of its final, urgent plea.